Hello guys, and welcome back to another setup video on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PlayStation 5. We're in the BMW M4 and this time we're at Circuit of the Americas, coming across the line then to start our hot lap. And as we head up the hill to turn 1, we're going to move over to the right hand side, braking just before the 100-meter line on the floor, making sure we get down into first gear and hitting the apex nice and smooth on the throttle and getting a good exit as we head down the hill. Now it's really tricky through this first sector because if you take too much curb you will invalidate your lap time. So we're going to just brake in fourth gear, then down into third, keep it nice and close to the curbs for this right hander, and then we're going to keep it in third gear as we go towards the left. I go a little bit wide there, but you can run wide here on the exit, down into second gear as we go up the hill, and then we're going to short shift into third, but you need to make sure you've got enough revs there, otherwise the car will really bog down. I didn't quite do it perfectly and did lose a little bit of time there. And then as we go down towards the hairpin, moving over to the right hand side again to maximise our turn-in angle, and it's really important to get a good exit out of here because we've got a nice long back straight coming up. So the BMW struggles a little bit round here, mainly because of this long back straight, and I've gone quite high with the downforce to maximise the speed through the tricky first sector and the final sector as well. Again, moving over to the right hand side, and I did brake a little bit too late there and run in quite deep, but get away with it just about. And then we're going to go down to second here. You can go to first for a bit more rotation, but you'll just have a bit more traction in second gear at the exit of the corner. And then we're going to go down to first gear for this kind of double apex left-hander. You don't want to brake too late for that because you'll just go off really wide. Now the final part of the lap is quite tricky. We're going to lift off in third here and then try to get on the power, and you want a nice tight entry into this final part of the right hand corner. And then we're going to move right over to the right hand side, braking down into third gear, try to carry as much speed as possible, just about managed to keep it within track limits, and then down into first gear for the final corner. Try to get on the power quite early but not full power, about half throttle until you hit that apex and then across the line. So I've done a 2-minute 5.6. There's definitely a low 2:05 in there. It wasn't the most perfect lap by all means, but I am a little bit out of practice at the moment, so I was quite pleased with that. So let's have a look at the setup then. I did do this in hot lap mode, so you may be a little bit slower in a practice session, qualifying session, or a race. So with the tyres, we've gone full to the left on both toe and camber and full to the right with the caster. The tyre pressures are actually pretty balanced on each corner of the car, which is a bit unusual. Then the traction control on 4, ABS on 4. Got brake pads on type 1 as usual, and with the mechanical grip we've gone 51.5 for the brake balance, 5.4 for anti-roll bars, and then I've brought the bump stop range down a little bit at the rear and the wheel rate a little bit too. Dampers I've gone kind of quite similar to what I normally like with the BMW, which is sort of somewhere in the middle, to be honest. And then with the aero we've gone for maximum downforce, then minimum front ride height 60mm on the rear, and then brake ducts at 3 on the rear, 4 on the front, which were just about right for the temperatures I did this session with. So thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to subscribe to more setup videos like this in the future, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and give it a thumbs up if you did. I'll see you again soon.